Welcome, YouTube family. So you're here, right? You Googled, how do I break free from attachments? Boom. I can tell you right now that I have had many attachments in my life. And I think attachments is one of the things that just we need to break free from in totality, because the more we're attached with things in life, the more we are limited. So we're less liberated. And our whole purpose in life is to feel liberated and to feel free and to not have these attachments, because these attachments define us. Fuck, I've had so many. I've had my hair, I've had my dog, I've had my house, I've had my car, I've had my job. Every single one has blown up in my face. And when I've been presented with this opportunity, going, okay, well, are you going to own this right now? Are you going to own the fact that you're totally attached to it? I'll tell you a story about my hair. You know, I used to think I was absolutely stunningly, awesomely good looking. In fact, it absolutely fucking defined me. I absolutely loved the way I looked. In fact, I thought it was probably, you know, even though I wouldn't walk around going, oh, hey, I'm King Dick and I fucking think I'm absolutely amazing, it was one thing that I innately thought that I was within myself, the bees and E's. Like, it was something that I was proud of, that I could hang on to. And then I got presented with this idea when I started this journey of self-discovery. It was like, you know, time to shave your hair. And it was the best thing I ever did, because I totally, from that moment, am not attached to my hair. You know, like, I can shave it, I don't have to do anything with it. It doesn't, you know, like, yes, I'll color it, yes, I'll do this, but it doesn't define me. It doesn't make me go, wow, if I don't have amazing hair, I'm not enough. I look at my hair and I go, is it fantastic? No, probably not. Could it be better? Yeah. Do I give a fuck? No. So from that moment, you know, and I'm not saying you have to shave your hair, but I actually potentially, if attachment to your hair is a potential thing that you might be fucking hanging on to as a definition of self as to whether you're going to be okay or not, then fucking maybe you do. House. Oh my God. My partner came to me, you know, a few years ago, bought this house, grew up believing, you know, if I get a house, get a job, you know, have the stability, maybe get another house, all that kind of stuff, then I will be absolutely, you know, I'll be on my way to having a secure future, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so she came to me one day and said, I think we should sell a house. And I was like, what are you talking about? The house is great. I mean, everything's going to work out fine. I'm sure we'll be able to rent it out. Obviously, we weren't able to rent it out because financially we weren't in that position. And so she was like, well, I don't see ourselves moving until we sell this house. And I was like, fuck. And then I just cried. I cried a lot. And I cried some more. And then I cried again, because I was so attached to the definition of being okay. Was I going to be okay without a house? Am I still going to be able to be financially, you know, independent and abundant come later in life if I didn't have a fucking house at the age of whatever, 30, 20 or whatever I was? Do you know what I mean? So there was that. And then there was a job. I had this, you know, this career where I was so associated with going, okay, well, I wanted to be a CEO, and then I wanted to build up to the corporate ladder, and then I was going to fucking lead and be a great team member. And look, I'm a great leader, but at the same time, I also had to fucking suck a lot of balls, not actually physically, but in terms of, you know, playing the game that I didn't really want to play anymore. And then I got the dream job. I got the fucking view over the river. I had, you know, I was a marketing manager. You know, I had it all. And then I had to work with people that I did not like in totality. And it got presented to me, and I was like, what's your choice right now, Nicola? Do I choose to keep having my soul sucked out because of this idea of what I thought I was going to be? Or do I let that go? You know, I had another opportunity when I left that job. I was like, okay, I'm going to be a rock star. Because when I was a young girl, I was like, I wanted to be a rock star. I wanted to be a musician. And I played a little bit of music. I had a massive accent, but that's another story. Anyway, played music a lot for 2 years, was totally attached to the idea of being a musician. Absolutely hook, line and sinker. I was like, yeah, I'm going to be famous, I'm going to be this. Even though the music industry is exceptionally hard and actually breaking through has a total element of respect and fucking timing and, you know, alignment and all that kind of stuff and flow with that. So all those fucking jigsaws marrying up together, like you've got the perfect storm happening, right? And because nothing was happening for me and it wasn't fulfilling me, I had to let go of that dream, because I realized that playing music, you know, to an audience where I wasn't great at, you know, I had massive anxiety and I fucking didn't feel great, you know, a lot when playing. I realized that, and playing my songs that I make, you know, over and over again, you know, that didn't inspire me, you know. I'm a bit of a, you know, one pop wonder, you know, put 2 cents in there, I play it for a little bit and then I move on. I can't really keep doing one thing. And so then I had to let go of that idea. So where are attachments showing up for you? Why are you here? What is the thing that's been presented to you? Are you hanging on too tight? What about if you let go and go, okay, well, if this isn't in my life anymore, or if I let go and it changes, are you going to be okay? Newsflash. Yes, you are. You're absolutely going to be okay. It's just the struggle of allowing that process of letting go. And you might have tears, and you might be fucking angry, and you might need a bit of healing, you know, might need to come into nurturing yourself, seeing someone assisting you to let go and free yourself from the attachment of this idea that we've held on to. But the concept of attachment just limits us. The concept of being okay as you are without this thing or without that thing is just a limitation, and really and reduces the ability to be liberated. And liberation means the ability to do anything with freedom from your heart, without the idea or concept or what it should be, or, you know, how it should be, or anything like that. Be free. Be free from your attachment, you know, whether it's your hair, whether it's your partner. I'm guaranteed I'm probably definitely still attached to my partner, but I'm a lot less attached. I understand that I still would be okay if anything was to happen. I would be okay if she was to end up breaking up with me. I'd probably be heartbroken for quite some time, but I would be okay. You know, so it's understanding that these attachments, you know, they're there to teach us. They're there to show us where we can free ourselves and crack open a little bit more. Just crack open. So in that crack, you become freedom. You become self. You become love. You become, you know, your whole being. And that's the idea, you know. And attachment's job, oh my God, such a strong force. You know, we all want to belong. We all want to, you know, feel like what we're giving is being received, and that, you know, we're of value, you know. But maybe it's another job, or maybe it's a different job, or maybe it's not a job at all. Maybe it's something like a hobby. Maybe it's like starting something with a hobby that fills your soul, rather than an attachment of wanting it to be something because it means something if you are that, or if you are attached to that. On that note, I love you, and I will speak to you soon. Free yourself from attachment is the best thing you can do in your entire life, so you can totally be liberated to be whoever the fuck you want.